1, 2, 3, 4. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on.
Does our parole officer know that you're using our pictures from parole?
I'm not sure.
I'm just asking.
Okay.
Well, here we go. How come my microphone?
I don't know. I'm just wondering that myself.
What did you do?
Is it the right one?
I don't know. Did you plug in the wrong microphone? Here, try this one.
That is the right one.
It is the right one.
Yeah. All right. Well,
It just sounds a little. Here,
Hi.
let's try this one. We're professionals. You know, our roadie messed things up last night at Eternity Brew.
well, he had a few too many Mike and John brews, is
How's
what I'm
this one
thinking.
sound? I don't know. This one doesn't sound any better.
Doesn't what is going on over there?
know.
What did you do?
Why are you blaming it on me?
Why are you're breaking everything over there? I don't.
Let me get this cord out of the way here.
Okay.
Oh, it's time. We should really start the show.
I guess. Wait. I said.
There you go. That's much better.
Who was playing with these knobs?
The knob guy. Mr. Knobber.
All right.
All right. Hey, thanks to everybody that came out to Eternity Brewing Company last night. Yes, the knobber, I said.
That was a knob job. All right.
But no, we had a great time. I saw a lot of old friends and met some new friends too. So it was a great time for a great cause. The Walk to End Alzheimer's, and we're still looking for people to join the Got It Going On team.
Right.
For the walk in September. So
We got a good little core of walkers to start things off, but we'll be signing people up through the summer. And, of course, September 30th, the walk in downtown Howell.
And John didn't know this, but to kick off the walk, I'll be playing the Saturday Night Fever theme, so he can do his walk like we used to do.
No, I thought you were going to. Oh, you mean my strut?
Yeah, the strut.
The strut.
We're going to do the Mike and John strut.
That's true.
For the Walk to End Alzheimer's. We're just going to change it to the strut to end Alzheimer's.
It's the strut. We could try that. Yeah.
Maybe there will be, a brief moment where we all break into strut. How about that?
There might be.
All right. We got a lot going on today. We'll find out who our winner was last night in Thursday night late trivia. And that person or persons will go in the drawing today for the $100 in Main Street money, Main Street gift cards, for courtesy of Jordan Genso,
Right.
official Giggle Realtor.
He is the official Giggle Realtor.
Yes, Jordan Genso is.
I'm glad we've established that.
He stopped by last night too. So, so you got a growler to go of the Mike and John ale.
Well, Susan asked after she had left, Cougar texted and said, "Hey, I meant to get a growler. Can you get one for me?"
How much of the growler's
I'll
left?
gladly pay you on Monday for a growler today.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah.
Did you test to make sure it was the right beer when
Well,
you
they
got home?
seal it.
Yeah. All right.
Whatever. So, I mean, maybe I can get that tape off.
Peel it back a little. Yeah.
But
This wasn't tampered with at all.
yeah, if you couldn't make it out last night to Eternity Brewing, they still have some Mike and John Brew ale
Yes, ale.
on tap, and stop in and get some of that as well. So,
It's Mike and John Ale on demand.
yeah, till it
for
runs
it.
out. I mean, it's a limited supply.
Limited run.
Yeah, until the public demands more, and then, of course,
And they'll probably make their feature home beer. It'll probably be like the house beer.
it really will become,
so, the house ale?
and then, yeah, obviously, and then it will sweep America.
It'll probably be sold in bottles and
Right.
cans throughout the country
Right.
pretty soon.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, it was that good. So
It was good, though, I have to admit. And so the winning combination was the peach lemon black tea, and it was pretty good.
Honestly, I didn't really taste the peach, but I could tell there was black tea in it, and in the lemon, you could tell the zesty.
Yeah, there was an undertone of peach.
Oh, undertone, layer.
It was a note, a slight note of peach.
You got to talk. It's like an aficionado.
I picked that up on my third glass.
By the third one, you couldn't taste any of it.
There's a peach in here. No.
No, and I'm not much of a flavored beer kind of guy, but it was very good. So I want to thank Ethan and the staff at Eternity Brewing for having us there last night for the Walk to End Alzheimer's event, and of course all the champions that were there too. It was great to see. Coming up today, we'll talk to the great Bonnie Runyon. We'll do a drawing for the Lunch for Two at the Torch 180. And the CTH Improv team has an event coming up. We'll find out more about that, too. But first, local news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton.
All right, here's what's going on. Residents in the city of Brighton are being warned that a ban on all irrigation may need to be issued if temporary water restrictions fail to resolve ongoing water pressure concerns. The temporary restrictions were issued last Friday, explaining that maintenance on the city's Summit Water Tower required the temporary restrictions, and requesting customers whose address was at an odd number only water their lawn or use irrigation on odd number dates, and those with even numbers in their address could do that on an even numbered day. But in a Facebook post Wednesday, officials say some residents are not abiding by those restrictions. I know you're shocked, which could disrupt repairs. And if the restriction does not alleviate the water pressure concerns, they'll just have to issue a across-the-board moratorium on all irrigation until the tower's back in service. Officials say the tower project is almost finished. They just need another week of lighter usage, with full service for the tower expected to resume next Friday, June 9th. A construction project will impact drivers in Putnam Township next week. The Livingston County Road Commission will be placing limestone on Swarthout Road starting Monday, June 5th at 7 a.m. The work will close Swarthout between D19 and Keiss Drive through Friday, June 9th at 4:30 p.m. While the road will be closed to through traffic, local traffic will be given access. And the Livingston Diversity Council and Pride Alliance of Livingston plan to kick off June as Pride Month with an event in Brighton this weekend. A rainbow reception will be held Sunday, June 4th from 12 till 3 at the Amp in the Mill Pond. There'll be free live music by James Taylor Jr., free crafts and informational booths, as well as a Pride merch and proceeds benefiting the Pride Alliance of Livingston. Other events include a Pride Parade in Howell, Saturday, June 10th at noon. Participants will gather on the lawn of the historic courthouse, then march through the downtown. The event will also include live music, along with crafts, games, merchandise, and information booth. And a trivia night from 7 till 9 p.m. is set for Tuesday, June 20th at Lou and Carl's in Brighton. And finally, there's a Pride Prom set for Friday, June 23rd from 7 till 10 p.m. at the Howell Opera House. That's being organized by Queer Families Livingston County. You'll find all those details at mikeandjohnpodcast.com. And that's what's going on.
All right, so just a refresher, odd and even numbers. Odd, 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Right.
Even, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, that kind of thing. So when it comes to, do I water my lawn today or tomorrow, or do you think that odd, even number police person is not patrolling your neighborhood?
They're
You're
watching.
the cause.
They're watching.
That's why nobody can water their lawn. However, we have a nice remedy for that. If your lawn is dry, I would stop by Eternity Brewing in Howell, buy a growler of Mike and John Ale, have a little for yourself, and mix 1 part Mike and John Ale with water, shake it up and get a sprayer, and spray that on your lawn to fortify your grass.
Is beer on your lawn recommended?
I think so.
I don't know.
It came from the ground, so why not try it?
How can you argue
Mike
with
and
that?
John's grass screaming ale.
You can't argue with that kind of logic. You really can't.
Of course, news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. The Binkleys, matter of fact, are at a great diamond show in Las Vegas, meeting up with Simon G, to find the newest and latest designs that they can bring home to Cooper and Binkley Jewelers to
Right.
put on display and sell.
It's one of the biggest buying events of the year going on in Vegas. So they go there to get the goods at a great price, and they bring that back to you here.
So check it out online. You can find them on Facebook, Cooper and Binkley Jewelers, and cooperandbinkleyjewelers.com, or better yet, stop by downtown Brighton, Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. We appreciate their support as well. Last night in TNT, Thursday night trivia, the question put up a little later than usual.
I saw you did finally get that going.
I couldn't do it while I was driving. I probably should have done it right from location last night.
Right.
But I didn't think of it.
But you did get it up there.
I did. The question, brought to you by our friends, OG sponsor, Firehouse Doors, serving Livingston County for over 25 years with unparalleled service and products. According to a recent poll, after having a bad day, 5% of people say they eat this. What is it?
So
I think ice cream was one of the more popular answers,
Right.
but that would mean that more than 5%. It's one of those things that's it's comforting, but the bad day has led 5% of people.
well, I mean that's why you
to
need the
this.
comfort.
Right.
So it's your go-to comfort food.
Yeah. Jackie said Oreos. See, cookies would have been one of my first thing. I'm having a bad day. I need a cookie.
And your go-to cookie?
It'd probably be a chocolate chip.
Yeah.
Although I like Oreos, but I don't have them in the house that often.
Well, because if you have them in the house, you eat
I would have a bad day every day just to have a cookie.
Now you have a double stuff. I'm having a double stuff bad day.
Pizza was a popular guess.
Right.
Ashley said salad. I've had a bad day. I better eat a healthy salad.
Why are you making it worse?
Raw cookie dough.
That's when you've lost the will to actually bake a cookie.
It'll take too long. I don't want to wait for that. This was fun. Tim said crow. Tim Debbie said crow.
Eat some crow.
I had a bad day. I'm going to eat some crow. Pizza, brownies. Great guess from Nancy.
Right. Lauren just said vodka.
Had a bad day,
Yeah.
going right to the vodka.
We recommend if you're having a bad day, have a Mike and John ale.
Yes. It has a hint of peach, some black
it's a
tea,
note
and
of
zesty lemon. Debbie said ice cream. Whitney said cereal. Burger and fries from our buddy Mike Tipton.
Sure. Cassandra said chicken noodle soup.
Nancy said fast food, which would fall into the burger and fries
Yeah, whatever.
category,
Yeah,
probably.
that one's open.
Ann said ice. That's an odd eat.
Some people like to chew ice, which is annoying.
Yeah.
Stephanie had an interesting answer, and I don't know what this is. She said cannabissa a coco.
Sounds like a dance. The forbidden dance.
The forbidden
Cannabis,
the cannabis. It's some sort of hot chocolate, I'm assuming.
I would think so, or maybe some kind of. Well,
We're going to look that up.
maybe that's
What
a
is
pot
she?
brownie.
Yeah.
When you think about it, cannabis de coco.
I think, wait a minute, you might be
Yeah,
onto
it could
something there. And now that I think about it, you're right.
Flaming hot Cheetos, said Karen. Debbie, in all caps, yelled chocolate. See, now chocolate is probably more popular. Most people, more than 5%. Our answer, mac and cheese. Go to mac and cheese. If we didn't get a winner, I was going to say we need to craft up a right answer
Oh,
here.
boy.
But we did get a couple.
Oh, we did? Okay.
Yes, we did. It was Dawn, and there was one other that got Mary. Mary got the right answer
Okay.
as well. Dawn and Mary
All right.
will go into the drawing today for the Main Street May giveaway with Jordan Genso.
By the way, cannabis a coco is just a pot brownie.
I nailed that one, didn't
You
I?
did.
That was pretty good.
How do you know that so well?
It sounded that way.
You're right. I didn't.
When you think of de coco and whatever she
Cannabissa.
called it. Cannabissa. It was kind of a French pot.
well, they're French
think.
cigarettes.
All right, so congratulations to Mary and Don. We'll put them in the drawing, which we'll do in just a little bit here. I think we have 6 qualifiers, so we could probably break out the Pop-O-Matic today. I will number the winners.
All right. When do we want to? Well, let's hang on.
To what we've got.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Sure. All right. Let's give a call to Bonnie, our favorite great grandma.
You want to call Bonnie?
Yeah.
All right, we'll get Bonnie's number on the phone here.
Right. And
B-O-N.
we were hoping she would show up last night.
She must have.
She was very non-committal when we talked to her last week. She didn't say yes. She didn't say no. I don't know what's going on.
Well, that's nothing new.
Hey, thank you for that.
Nothing new. We don't know what's going on. We're going on. That's what's going on.
Why is that?
I don't know. We're plugged in everywhere. Do we have to use your phone to?
I don't know. That's weird.
We have to. I'll turn it up a little. Huh?
No, she's not answering anyway.
Let me try Bonnie again.
Why?
Boy, we take the equipment out one night.
I mean, what
Here we
happened?
go.
Did we spill some beer on us?
Did we? I didn't.
I don't know why that's not happening.
Good morning, y'all.
Oh,
Well, good morning, Bonnie. How are you?
I'm good. Y'all survived last night's Big Ten dig, I take it?
Yeah,
Well-
and we were wondering where you were.
yeah. Where were you?
We saved you a seat and everything.
Oh, bless you. Just used to going 100 miles an hour, and I said, no, I'm staying home.
All right. I don't blame you. It was hot.
Well, that wouldn't have upset me. No, I didn't have a sweatshirt on because they probably had the air on.
So any big plans for the first weekend here in June?
I have a memorial to go to. So that's not, well, but when it's our time, right?
Yeah. So is this a family member or friend?
Just a friend.
Yeah.
And really, I know the family. I don't even know this young man, but a young man, yeah.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We're still working on what's going on with our phone. John's going to unplug you and plug you back
Well,
in.
because you got her on speaker anyway. So,
I don't blame him. I done played me too.
You sound much better now. I'm just making that up. So, all right. Any little Runyon birthdays this month? Anybody hitting a milestone or no?
No. But the twins
yes.
are over 3 months old.
Wow. Already?
And they're smiling and they're, great grandma loves the great grandma bit.
All right. So let me ask you this: with the twins and them being that little, they can't talk or anything yet. So can you tell them apart?
I have trouble doing that.
Yeah.
Now, when they're doing some shenanigans, yes, Wyatt. I can tell. Then I know. Okay, that's Wyatt.
So Wyatt's kind of going to be the wild one, you think?
I thinking so.
All right. Well, see, you got to make socks. That you're a knitter, right? So you have to make socks that can identify the twins as to who they are. That's my
Right.
tip. Or hats.
Okay. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I'm not that savvy. No, I make Christmas stockings.
We'll make little ones for their feet.
You know, I could.
Just an idea. All right. Well, Bonnie, we have a technical issue we're going to try and straighten out here, so we're going to let you go, and we'll catch up with you next weekend, next Friday.
I'm blessed to have you in my world, guys.
All right. We missed you last night. Wish you could have been there, but we understand.
Thank you.
All right, Bonnie. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend.
You too.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, Bonnie, our resident favorite
She's
great grandmother.
Everyone's favorite great grandma.
Yeah. So, is that going to work?
Grandma. Yeah. Okay. It's E-double-G.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, let's,
We're not calling Bonnie back.
no.
Who are we calling now?
Good morning.
Hey, Rhonda, how you doing?
I'm well. I am well. How are you?
Good. How are you? Yeah, hi.
For some reason,
I
we had a
missed
phone
one.
issue, so.
I missed last night, so I
Yeah,
apologize.
we missed you too.
Man,
That's okay. No, we had a good time. We appreciate everyone that came out, and we know you're busy. And what's going on at the Torch this weekend?
so basically, this is the first Saturday that we're going to start being open every Saturday again.
Huh.
So we're going to be open 10 to 3 on Saturdays. And I think we're just excited to welcome summer and to have our deck open. And yeah.
Yeah, you do have a really cool new deck for those that haven't seen it yet. And the weather going to be a bit on the warm side, so it's AC inside. And if you like the warmth outside, you got that too. And of course,
Exactly.
the new menu for June.
We'll be starting next week.
Okay.
And so we're bringing back seems like everybody's favorite, the Reuben panini. And then they're going to do a creamy vegetable soup. They're adding an Israeli salad.
Right,
And,
we talked about that last week. And did you?
Yes.
What was the key ingredient in the Israeli salad? Did we determine that?
It's got cucumbers and stuff, and I think cucumbers are like the main thing.
Okay. All right.
So, and here's been the thing though. We're upping our smoothie game this year.
Oh.
We have found a healthier type of a mix to use for our smoothies, and a lot more just natural fruit sugars and things like that. And they are so fresh. And so we started with a mango smoothie this week. It's been crazy popular. So our frozen drinks, I think, are going to be a hit too, especially when it's getting so warm.
Well, we're in the upper 80s for today, and it's going to be that way over the weekend too. So for those that are stopping by tomorrow, that would be great addition. So
Yes,
better have a lot of mango ready.
We're working on it.
Okay. Lay the mango in stock. All right, so we've drawn out a winner for a lunch for two at Torch 180, and congratulations to Samantha Lee.
Congratulations, Samantha.
Yeah, Samantha Lee. So Samantha winning a lunch for two at Torch 180, and just in time for that June menu, which starts
Yes.
on Monday, and looking forward to that.
All right.
All right, well,
Rhonda, have a great weekend. Stay cool.
Thanks, guys. You
All right.
too.
Yeah, we'll talk to you
Take
soon.
care.
All right.
Bye.
all right, bye-bye.
We mentioned that. Well, you know what? Before we get to
I just want to point out that the problem was not with the equipment, it was with your phone. My
was
phone
mine?
is working fine.
I'm glad you pointed that
Yeah,
out. Thanks.
so.
Appreciate that.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do our drawing, shall we?
All right, what are we going to draw? A house, person? Hey-o.
Okay. We're going to draw the Main Street May winner, of course. Show sponsor Jordan Genso, community servant, community realtor, has been doing his part to help businesses in downtown Brighton make it through this construction project, which seems like it's going to be forever. And a lot of businesses just trying to hang on, and that's
Right.
why Jordan has done this. Bought gift cards from various businesses on Main Street and putting together these $100 packages of gift cards to those businesses. And our winner today will get to pick up theirs at Buff City Soap.
Right.
In
This,
downtown.
this week's highlighted business is Buff City Soap. The gift cards, though, are to a variety of businesses in downtown Brighton. And I think you said we had 6.
We had 6, and I put
Okay.
a number by each one of these winners' names.
So that is perfect for our Pop-O-Matic.
And remember, 1, 3, and 5 are odd. 2, 4, and 6 are even.
That's for you Brighton residents. Okay,
Those
if you're not quite sure when to water the lawn.
Yeah. Or if you know what? They're watching during the overnights too. The water police. So if you try to water at 2 a.m.,
Yeah.
it's not like they're driving around. They just hear it click on and they've got to.
Water Police, by the way, my favorite Cheap Trick song. Okay, you ready?
Gosh, I'm glad it's Friday.
Might have had a Micah John brew this morning to start off the day. Okay, so
Put a little in your coffee.
I'm gonna. I don't know that would be that great. You know, speaking of coffee, by the way,
Yeah.
we just got these in. Want to show one of these off. The new Mike and John mug with the
We'll put a big picture of that. in there.
logo and then the Who Needs Radio right on there. So, and you can order one of these babies at the merch store.
We have a merch store?
Yeah, we do.
Mike and John
Yeah,
podcast.com.
people got to meet our fashionista Nikki last night.
They look pretty nice.
Yeah, they are pretty nice. That's mine, by the way. I guess you can have one too.
A little possessive, aren't you?
So,
Do I got to ask permission?
I suppose.
Please have a mug.
I guess. All right. All right. Let's see who's going to win the $100 in gift
You
card.
know, why don't you do the Pop-O-Matic?
Oh. Hey, that's a great idea. Thanks.
You know, you're very possessive of it. It's stayed, since the last time we used it, it's been hidden on his
Even though
side.
this
of
is
it.
actually your Pop-O-Matic. Isn't this you brought this from your family?
I found it somewhere, maybe
Okay,
a garage
yeah.
sale or something. I don't know.
right.
I might have had it.
All right. You donated this to the podcast.
Yes, this has been
This-
with us for 15 of our
This is
25
one of our
years of
assets here.
broadcasting.
We have to depreciate this every year on our
I
taxes.
think that's done depreciated out.
All right, here we go.
Scores.
We're ready to pop.
Here we go.
All right. Number 1.
Number 1.
Yes. Will you confirm that is the
That is number
Yeah,
1.
that
That's
is the
an
number
odd
1.
number. 1 is. And Beth Garlock
Oh.
is our winner today.
Our camera woman.
Congratulations. Yeah.
Who didn't
That
show up again last night.
You know what? Maybe we should take her out of the drawing. Congratulations, Beth. You're the winner
nice.
of those $100 in gift cards to businesses on Main Street in downtown Brighton, courtesy of Jordan Genso, official Giggle Realtor.
Yeah.
Here on Mike and John.
And, you know, he was there last night. Of course, we talked to him and got a little preview of the market.
Yep. You want up the
That he
value
was
of your house?
talking
Put a
about, so-
podcast studio in the basement. That's what he said, didn't he?
He was saying that could
That
be
could
a
be
trend.
a trend of the future.
You know, a trending trend, I guess. I don't know. Do trends trend?
Trends trend?
Yeah, I guess they
A
do.
trendy thing.
I think that's true. So, all right. Now we're going to switch gears. This is our 10th
Again?
gear switch.
Our clutch is wearing out.
So, you know, speaking of clutches.
Yes.
Last night you had quite the conversation with our good friends at Murphy's Family Auto who showed up at Mike and John night, Glenn and Dennis.
Yeah, it was great.
And you were talking about your Fiero.
Yeah, we were talking cars.
Yeah.
And we're talking about dropping a big power engine in that thing, and yeah, it's a little too much money. I don't think I can auction off the Pop-O-Matic to get that kind of money to get a big engine to put in my.
But
little
if you were
Fiero.
going to put an 8-cylinder in a
That's
Fiero,
that's where I would go.
you would go to Murphy's Family Auto. They can take care of all your car and truck needs. Murphy'sFamilyAuto.com. Of course, also you can give them a call, 517-552-3040. They've got the full line of repair services and maintenance, everything you could possibly need. And if your AC is on the fritz, they'll take care of that as well. Murphy'sFamilyAuto.com.
And if you don't know where Fritz came from,
Germany. The name of Fritz. Yeah.
Glenn and Dennis can tell you if it's on the Fritz.
That's true.
And how that phrase came to be.
Yeah, how to get on Fritz?
I don't know.
I don't know.
What if the guy's name is Larry? It's on the Larry.
It's on the. It just doesn't have the
It
same.
really doesn't.
Really doesn't work.
It's getting fritzy.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So, Community Theater of Howell has their improv show coming up tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And our good friend Christian Labar is going to join us to tell us about it.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you guys?
We're
All right,
good.
The topic, Christian, is Fritz.
Fritz.
Yeah.
Is that noise I hear in the background? What is that?
No, that's just us. Sorry,
John Fritz.
We can't get rid of that noise.
I was like, there's like a wild animal there or something. What's happening?
Well, we were talking about cars being on the Fritz and where Fritz came from. And who knows, that could have been a topic for the improv that's coming up tomorrow night.
It could have been. I mean, I got to be honest with you. I don't know where that came from either. And I don't know if I've ever said, like, this is on the Fritz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've had things on
So-
the Fritz all morning long today.
Yeah.
so
It's been one of those days.
it's
But
been a Fritzy Friday.
Oh, Fritzy Friday. Well, then, thank you for letting me join your Fritzy Friday.
well, yeah, we appreciate that. And like Mike said, you've got the improv show coming up tomorrow night, Saturday at 7 p.m. At the Historic Howell Theater. And doors open at 6, shows at 7. Tickets are $15 each. And, this is a fun night, audience interactive.
It is. So it's audience participation is, we take volunteers. So if your friends volunteer you, we won't pick you if you really don't want to come up. Maybe we'll pick them for, volunteering you.
Yes.
But they have a cash bar. We sell concessions. We've changed the show up since the last couple. So we've got some new fun games and new fun ways for the audience to kind of join in as well.
Yeah, and I know people that go to these nights. I mean, if you're into improv comedy, and of course, we think of Whose Line Is It Anyway? Is the sort of the classic example. But live in person is a whole different experience for people, and with that improv excitement about it, that kind of really makes it an extra special kind of night because you never know what's going to happen.
We don't even know. I mean, it's not, everyone asks if we script things, and it's not scripted. We have an idea of the layout because there's different types of games we play, similar to Whose Line Is It Anyway, but we don't even know what's going to come out of our mouths. And we don't know what's going to come out of the audience mouths when we take suggestions. So we do advise like parental discretion, just because
You
we're
never
letting
know.
the public participate. Yeah.
Right.
No, you've got 6, 7 comedians. 7 talents. I'm looking at the heads turned into circles.
It's hard
here,
to
so I
count.
had to
Yeah,
count.
we're looking at that
I was like,
picture.
okay, the guy on the top,
Yeah.
that's number 1.
I know. I'm like, wait a minute. Are there 6 or are there 7? I don't know. I just know that I am the only lady in the group this
Yes.
time.
Yeah. So as far as getting this put together, and you can't really do rehearsals per se because you don't know what the topics are going to be.
But you do have to learn how to work together.
Right.
Yeah, we do rehearsals. It's just a different kind of rehearsal, right? So we do a lot of like team building type of games. We experiment with there's so many, theater and improv games that you can incorporate. So we experiment with them and we kind of narrow down our favorites. And so it's more about forming relationships with each other and trust, so that when you're on stage, like you're going to support each other. It's going to be hilarious, but that you're not going to be standing up there where it's going to be completely silent or something like that,
That's the pregnant comedy pause.
Yeah, sometimes it's too pregnant though.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's like
that's right.
past the 40 weeks,
It's
man.
time to deliver.
Yeah, it's time to have that improv baby.
We're going to need a C-section here. This one's going too long.
Stat.
And
You guys know I'm a surgeon on the side, so don't worry about it.
So now you mentioned, and obviously you're the only girl amongst this group here, so it's you and 6 dudes. How does that change the dynamic? I mean, in terms of.
Yeah, it changes. So the group, if you've been to our shows, the group, it's a pretty core group, and then members come in and out, as their schedules allow. So it hasn't always been like, I haven't always been the lone soldier, but right now I am. And it's actually pretty fun because I've known these guys for a few years now. We work together for the entire time. So, I mean, it just means that I look like soup hot on stage is
Well,
what
yeah.
it really means.
Well, I'm looking at the dudes, and yep. I'm
thank
smelling
you.
something funky going on right now. I don't know. Deodorant's
I
on
know.
the fritz.
I could show up like in my pajamas with my hair like unkempt and like I'd still be like rocking hot, right? No, it's
So-
a great group of guys. I love working with them, and we learn with each person. Like you have different relationships, so different scenes you have with each different person. So I know with Jackson, I might have a more like scientific type scene. Like you just kind of learn those personality things about each other and what meshes well.
All right, who's the nerd in the group? Is that Jackson then?
Oh, they're all nerds. We're all nerds. Even I'm a nerd, you guys. Come on.
What makes you a nerd then?
I play trivia every Wednesday at the place you were just at yesterday, Eternity. I'm a huge nerd. I graduated from grad school at 3 years old. Like, I'm super nerd.
Bragging nerd. Really.
I am bragging. You asked.
I went to Harvard.
Sure, you're talking to 2 guys doing a podcast in a basement, so
I know, but podcasts are so great. Like, I can take you anywhere. You guys, you go, you help me, you go with me to do the dishes. You go with me to Meijer to go grocery shopping. If I have to go to the bathroom, though, I leave you outside because it's kind of weird.
That's fair.
Are we talking while you're outside? While you're inside, we're outside doing the
Yeah,
show.
I let you play, and I put the end of the door, the phone through the door crack so I can listen, but I don't feel violated.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I
Well, we-
understand.
no, we
And
don't want
we wouldn't want to invade your privacy. Yeah.
So,
Not that you can see, right? Like you can't see through the phone.
Not that you know of.
not that you're aware of.
I know. Now I'm
Once you
freaking
download
out.
that app,
What kind of cookies are attached to this app?
yeah.
So it's just one show on Saturday, right? 7 o'clock?
Yes, it's just one show on Saturday. We have one coming up in September and December.
Very
Okay,
nice.
yeah. That was my next question. How often do you do these? You usually get in a few per year, 3, 4 per year?
Yep, we try to do 3 or 4 per year,
Yeah.
and then we'll do improv workshops at the Community Theater Powell. We'll do what's called an improv jam, where we kind of put on we go through some of the games and people can come watch, or they can come participate if they're interested. So we have a couple opportunities. If you look at Community Theater of Howell's Facebook page, we usually put stuff up there.
Yeah, all right. So, and I wonder if have any of the group come to the troupe through those improv workshops?
Any other improv groups? We've had people who've done improv in other places. I don't know about
Okay.
the whole group coming, but we have met people from all over the state who have done improv in places in Detroit and Ann Arbor. So we have got to meet other people that way too. And we've gone as a group to go see other improv shows too.
Yeah, and as far as because improv, I appreciate improv because we do this every day. As far as and nothing's really scripted.
If you couldn't tell.
Anything.
Wow, I'm so shocked.
Yeah, because the writers have been on strike from this show from day one.
For the entirety of our career, the writers have been on strike.
But if anybody in the troupe, have they done stand up? Just plain old stand up.
Yeah, so
It's a
Patrick,
different ball.
yeah, it is. Patrick Crilly has done stand up before. We've all gone to actually watch him. Other than that, I don't know if anybody has. I know that Chris and Ross, they trained at Second City when it was in Michigan, and Jackson went to school for some theater, and I'm just here.
You
doing this as a
you
hobby.
just graduated.
Yeah, you did the grad school.
Grad school at 23.
It's not your typical improv route.
Right, that's right. I'm still 23. That's what we're going with. Yeah. Thank you.
Wait,
thank
did you get a graduate degree in improv?
No. I have a big girl job during the day.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
What-
I'm a
what do you do?
pediatric occupational therapist
Oh,
at
wow.
LESA.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Fancy.
It is fancy.
Do any of the troop? Do they have a tell? Like they either don't know what to say, they draw a blank, or can you read that in them that you've worked together that
Yeah.
much?
Yeah, I think sometimes, well, first of all, there's the wide-eyed, doe-eyed stare, right? Like if we look at each other and our eyes are like teacup saucers. It's like, oh, yeah. We're really good about rescuing each other. Like for us, if there's like a beat of silence, it's too long, so
Right.
we usually help rescue. But people have their own go-to like characters, like too, for sure. Like Chris likes to be this old, I don't know if it's an old lady, old man, I can't tell, but he constantly eats things that are just, they're not there, right? He's eating imaginary food a lot. We always make fun of him for it. And Jackson likes to go into like dinosaur mode. Like I bet you he'll become a dinosaur at some point.
Like little T-Rex arms or what?
Yes, he does. Yes, 100% it. So people have like their go-to characters.
Do you guys have a safe word?
Yeah.
You know,
Right? It's just like flaming hot Cheetos. Fritz. Oh my God, Fritz.
yeah. Make Fritz.
We don't have a safe word, but like you just get really good. Like you start to know, like as a scene, because with improv, you want the scene to start in the middle. It doesn't start at the very beginning of a relationship. It's an established relationship, and it goes to right as the climax is about to happen, and then you cut it off because then you leave people wondering, like,
I hate when
oh
that
my God, what happened?
Wow.
Yeah.
Are we still talking about a show?
I just went back to you watching me in the bathroom. This is weird,
You're in the
guys.
safe word and everything. This
We've just made
Off the
Christian very,
rails.
very awkward feeling.
little blush.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have let me come on. You had a chance to say no.
No, that's okay. We never say no to you. All right, the show again, Saturday night, June 3rd, 7 p.m., Historic Hall Theater, Improv CTH, and looks to be a great night.
Yeah, you can either call the box office or get tickets right at the door. The box office, 517-545-1290.
Right. And we've got a pair of tickets to give away.
We do.
We do have a pair of tickets
didn't
to
know
give away.
that.
So I'm just going to tell folks, pay attention to the Facebook page today, and we'll give you an opportunity to win those tickets to go see the Improv tomorrow night, Saturday night, 7 p.m. at the Historic Hall Theater.
The keyword, Fritz.
The keyword is
That
Fritz.
may,
That
work
may
its
be
way
the
in.
phrase
Yeah.
that pays.
Oh my gosh, I hope you figure out some way
Yeah,
to
we
tie
will.
that.
Oh, yeah. That's
All right,
a
thank you,
given at this
guys.
point. All right, Christian Labar, thank you so much.
Have a nice one.
All right,
guys.
you too. Yeah, bye-bye.
All right, thanks, Christian. All right, fun stuff. Before we wrap things up, we have our 2-cent history lesson. Yes, I even got to that. Today is National Bubba Day, by the way.
It's my day.
Hey, Bubba.
Hey,
Doesn't everybody
Bubba.
know a Bubba?
You kind of do. Even if their name isn't Bubba, they're a Bubba.
Oh, yeah, there's always somebody that's called Bubba for some reason. To qualify to be honored today, you just have to have been called Bubba at least once in your life.
Okay.
National Bubba Day. Informally, of course. If you're a formal Bubba, then
Yeah.
that's a whole different thing. It's National Donut Day, always the first Friday in June. National Leave the Office Early Day today. On Fridays, that can happen on every Friday. National Rocky Road Day, too. Alexander Graham Bell in 1875 made
AGB.
That's right.
AGB.
AGB made a mistake that led to the development of the telephone.
Wow.
While trying to send 2 telegraph signals through a wire simultaneously, he accidentally adjusted a screw too tight, which allowed him to hear audio coming down the wire. Within a year, he turned that mistake into the telephone.
It's a pretty profitable mistake.
AGB. 1896, Guglielmo Marconi received a patent for the radio. Marconi does the Mamba.
Thank you.
Just so you know.
I do know.
1924, Congress granted U.S. citizenship to all American Indians. Welcome, you're citizens of the land that was yours before we got here.
Welcome. You're welcome.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah. Somehow I don't think the indigenous peoples were all that, like, oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah. And we see y'all complaining about foreigners coming in. We go, oh, yeah, that's tough, isn't it?
They're like, we should have built the wall a long time ago. Apple Computer, John's favorite, in 1993, lost its court battle against Microsoft and Hewlett-Packard. Apple had argued that the companies stole the look and feel of the Macintosh.
What?
They stole the look and feel.
Okay.
Feels like a Mac, but it's not.
What are you doing with your Mac? fella.
Speaking of the Mac, in 2002, it was reported that Paul McCartney threw his fiancee Heather Mills' engagement ring out of a hotel window during an argument. Guards at Miami's Turnberry Isle Resort combed through the grounds using metal detectors to find the ring.
They did find it.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
$25,500 ring.
Yeah. Which is,
For Paul, that was
kind of
nothing. It's
cheap,
like
really,
going
when
to
you
the
think about
gumbo
it. I mean,
machine
what the
and-
hell, dude?
Yeah, $25,500.
But, yeah, that marriage didn't last. Eh?
Yeah, well,
Well,
when you throw the ring out,
I'm trying to imagine a fight with Paul McCartney because he's always in public. He's
Doesn't he
always
seem
such an
so
even-keeled, nice guy.
Yeah.
I just would like to. Maybe the improv troupe tomorrow night could do Paul McCartney
The
having
Paul
a fight.
McCartney
Yeah,
fight,
I don't know.
It is kind of hard to imagine.
Yeah,
That
that's
is
John
the-
Lennon, actually. Imagine.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Got it. Didn't have to explain. That's today's Tuesday History Lesson.
Yeah.
But thanks.
They didn't invite me to
Just-
be a part of the improv troupe.
Is this because I didn't graduate at 23 with a master's degree or what?
Yeah.
23.
Okay.
That's going to do it for this week.
Thank God.
Actually, we're going to be in Pinckney tomorrow for Art in the Park.
Yep.
We've got some art we'll be displaying.
Yes. Look for us. We'll be out there maybe doing a Facebook Live or two and interacting with the art. Well, they probably
That
don't want us to
doesn't
touch
sound
the art,
right.
eh?
Yeah, last time you
I
tried to
remember
interact
there was
with art.
one year, where
Some guy was like,
very
no
upset.
pictures,
He was
get
very
away.
upset that I wanted to take a
So-
picture. I was like, oh, that's really cool of me. He's like, no pictures.
You've been banned from the the Michigan Lakes guys display of carved wood lakes, or whatever the heck it
I
was.
trying to promote your thing, but okay.
Forget that.
Whatever, dude.
We're all not going to his.
So,
We're going to go to the mailboxes with forks.
well,
glued to
yeah.
it.
No, that's
art.
they'll share.
Yes.
It's a variety of things, and we're looking forward to being out there Saturday, Art in the Park. And
Look
we're
for two sweaty guys.
Yeah.
We'll be there.
two sweaty guys. Then we're back here Monday.
All right. Have a great weekend. Break out the growler.
All right.
Giggling with Mike and John. Tune in next time and giggle on.